It is Friday afternoon and we're looking quite good in the tropics as we head closer to the 4th of July festivities. We see that the Hurricane Center is monitoring two areas, but this is the remnants of Tropical Storm Debby moving out to sea. And this tropical wave, now being given a 20% chance of development, is flaring up on the satellite. However, conditions out ahead of that system do not appear to be favorable for any type of development, and the Eastern Pacific is quiet. Today's surface analysis shows that we have a stalled out cold front near the Bahamas not doing much of anything, and we have that tropical wave approaching 50 degrees west. That is the area that has been highlighted by the Hurricane Center, but we're not expecting anything from it. And you can see both features on the visible satellite. You can tell that the tropical wave is still partially embedded within the intertropical convergence zone, and that is the reason why convection is being allowed to fire a little bit more today. But we have this very persistent upper level low located to the north of this system, and just toward the south and west we have a pretty strong shear axis and a lot of dry air, so no development is expected. Now in the Gulf of Mexico you may also notice convection moving closer towards South Texas, but once again we're dealing with upper level lows. As you can see on the water vapor, it's located near Austin, Texas, that upper level low. But the good news is that South Texas will get some rain as we go into Saturday, and this is something that we desperately need. As of 2:35 p.m. local time down there, it's already 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but luckily we do have a 70% chance of thunderstorms, so maybe that'll cool things off just a little bit tomorrow afternoon. The latest 6-day forecast from the CMC model shows nothing to speak of in the deep tropics. And the Day 7 forecast from the GFS shows nothing more than the broad monsoon trough near Central America. The 9-day ECMWF 500 millibar forecast and sea level pressure shows nothing in the deep tropics. Instead, the big weather story will continue to be the high degree of record temperatures across the central and southeast United States as a result of the ridging. And this ridging is going to shift from state to state a little bit as the days go on, but overall this ridge should be locked in place throughout the central and southeast United States for at least the next week or so. Finally, by day 10, the model is showing at least some potential for tropical cyclone development to the south of Mexico. However, this is not the first time the European has shown development within the past week, only to allow that development to be forecast even further down the road. So we're not overly confident in this solution just yet, and it is 5 to 10 days away. So the tropics are fairly quiet, but if you live in the central or eastern United States, please do whatever you can to stay cool, as we do have many heat advisories in effect. And if that weren't enough, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a moderate risk over the Ohio Valley, mainly due to the risk of damaging winds in association with severe thunderstorms. So see you soon here for more video updates, and of course if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can always follow the Hurricane Tracker app along with 28 storms, so go ahead and check us out there. Thank you and have a good afternoon.